Hey everybody, it is Jennifer at Studio J Company. Welcome in. I was not planning to do a live today, but today was all about packing orders, cutting pieces, and I got them all done. I was up at probably about 6:15 this morning, so I got several hours jump start on my day, and I finished early. And today, I'm not in any events today, so I thought, you know what? I am going to work on some of my pieces because it's hard because I get busy and then like fall, I haven't even decorated much of my house for fall because it's just been crazy busy and I don't want to let Christmas get away. So I have this vision for my kitchen. I want to do my kitchen in a gingerbread theme. Hey everybody. Hello Donna. Hi Sarah. Hey Carla. Hey Carol Ann. Welcome in y'all. This is totally random. But I got some spare time today and I want to work on some gingerbread pieces. I don't know if y'all saw the nutcracker I painted a couple days ago and I did him in a gingerbread theme. So now I'm like looking at everything and going, that could be a gingerbread, that could be a gingerbread. So I want to do, I've got a snowman, like a hot cocoa snowman. I've got a hot cocoa thing. I've got trees that are gingerbread theme. But I want to kind of paint these with a gingerbread theme or color palette. Hi Jessica. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that. Thank you, Carla. Oh, and I got a street sign. Well, it's not a real street sign, but it says Gingerbread Drive. I know it's gonna be backwards to y'all, but because my phone is flipped around so I can stay coordinated. But it's like, I wish it said Gingerbread Lane. Oh, get out of here. I could probably cut LN. Gingerbread. Don't y'all think Gingerbread Lane sounds better than Gingerbread Drive? When I was a little girl, we lived on a street called Ginger Cake Road, and this always makes me think of that. So, hey Cindy. Hello. Hi Mary. So I just want to, okay, so this is, I went in and I was looking at some of the files that I have for my Glowforge, and this hot cocoa, originally this file is for a tiered tray set. So this hot cocoa piece is only supposed to be about this big, and I'm always like shrinking it down or enlarging it or whatever. So I made it pretty big. Let's see if I can hold it up without dropping them all. And I cut this one. I might kind of, let's see, I got little marshmallows to go on the spoon. Take that. Let me see if I can hold it all. My nails look terrible, y'all. I was going to take this little candy cane and I'll probably glue it to the back so it kind of looks like it's sticking down in the whipped cream. But I want to do these in gingerbread themes because what I was saying is I want to line gingerbread stuff all across the whole tops of my kitchen cabinets. And I think if I paint all these and line them up there, because they're expensive. I mean, I've picked up a few things from Ross. Yeah, Ross. I think Ross is the only place I've been finding it. But, and it just adds up, you know? So I thought, okay, I have some of these, and I've been trying to use some of my scrap wood for this. So we'll see. Hey, Brittany. Hello, everybody. So I think I want to start with, I really want to start with this hot cocoa one. Like I said, I've got trees. I've got like little gingerbread trees. There's 3 different ones. Oh, and this, this one was an ornament, but I enlarged it. It says, fresh baked gingerbread. Okay. And then this snowman, this was one of my first ever DIY kit. Well, first Glowforge DIY kit. Before I had a laser, I would take like blocks of wood, like 2x4s and 2x8s and 2x6 and all that, and cut them and then try to find ways to decorate them. But this little cocoa mug snowman has all the little bits that go with it, and it goes on a stand. I want to paint this one like a gingerbread too. So that's why I made that post. I said it's gingerbread palooza around here, because I'm wanting to paint everything like a gingerbread theme. Hey Diane, hey Sharon, hey y'all. So I want to I put this one in my shop because I don't want to get on here and make something and y'all go, well, we can't cut one of those. So if you want one, wait, did I put this? I haven't put it in my shop yet. I took a picture of it. Sorry. I was taking pictures of stuff because I always forget to snap a picture before I paint it. And I like to, if I can, on my website, I like to show it unfinished and then show an idea of it finished. So and this one's gonna have a little stand on the, or like a little kickstand thing on the back, so you can stand it up, or you could attach it to a sign. Okay, so let's do this one first. I'm not kidding. This morning I was like, when I got caught up and everything, I was like, I'll just go live and do like a gingerbread marathon, you know? But then I thought, God, that would be annoying. Y'all would be like, go away, Jennifer. Thank you for sprinkling this out. I appreciate that, y'all. There's like a big thing going on with all the crafters right now about sprinkling everybody. And tell you what, you gotta be careful, you know, insisting on that, because that's why we say sprinkle. Facebook is totally against you telling anybody what to do. And when you say, y'all sprinkle this out, y'all do this, y'all do that, you know, we do love that. I mean, it does help us a lot, because you never know. You might sprinkle this out and someone that's been looking for gingerbread men might be like, oh my God, you know, I see them everywhere and I can't, you know, I see them on people's TikToks and Instagram reels, Facebook reels. And when I go to those stores, I never find them. So if you can't find them and you want to make your own, hopefully I can help. So you're working on your gingerbread stuff tomorrow. Can I send you all these kits? I am still trying to like come up with kits. Diane and I were talking about one yesterday. We were looking at this reel of a gingerbread wreath, and I was kind of playing around on my Glowforge app, trying to figure out, I don't know if I want to do it all cookies, maybe do mostly cookies and a few like rolling pins. I don't know, maybe some of those jingle bells that I got, those red, y'all, look at these jingle bells. I got these at Walmart. I've already pulled one off, but it comes with 4. Y'all, how pretty look at that. These are from Walmart, $2.48. They're ornaments. Aren't they pretty? They kind of have that snowy, like, you know why I love them? I think they're dry brushed. I'm obsessed with anything dry brushed. Aren't they pretty though? You get 4 of them. Like I said, I pulled one off because I was playing around with a craft last night, and they, you know what? They had the right idea. I think it could use a little help, but the bow they put on it is burlap and faux leather. Can y'all see that? I think it looks really good with it. It's just not it's not a real fancy bow, but it might be able to be doctored up a little bit, but I think that's so cute. So I ordered some more. I ordered them with my groceries. I saw them on there and I was like, you know, the shopper will probably say not available. I was totally expecting that, and then they got them. That shopper went and found them, and I was like, oh, I need more. They're so pretty. Tomorrow's your craft day. All right, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna do, okay, I have to keep focused on, it's going to be gingerbread theme, because I'll get going, and I'll be like, ooh, let's do this in red. I really want to do as much. I'm using mostly this territorial beige as my gingerbread color this year because it's really pretty for gingerbread. So I want to do most of my stuff in this and white, like icing, you know, like ginger. I gotta stay in gingerbread mode. Otherwise, I'll start being like, oh, let's do a little turquoise. Let's do a little. I'll do a tiny bit of red, but not a whole lot. So brown and white and a little bit of red. So I'm going to paint my, you got 6 bottles of it. Hey, Catherine Kelly, hello. I know I stocked up because I knew I was going to be painting a whole bunch of gingerbread stuff. So I'm probably going to do this sign. This sign will be easy. It's probably just mostly going to be brown or territorial beige, white, and then I'll probably do the little heart red. So I'm thinking about hanging this over like the doorway that when you come into my kitchen. It's not really a door. Well, it's a doorway, but there's no doors. It's like a double entry or whatever. Like, you know, I think I'm gonna hang that up above it. So, okay, let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna paint. Okay, and here's the thing. Okay, here's the mug, and it's got the whipped cream that goes on top there. So I really don't have to paint up here because I'm gonna paint this. And then see the handle has the stripes line etched in it. I'm gonna paint that white because I'm gonna do that like candy cane or peppermint. So I'm just gonna paint this brown. It's got a big spoon also. It's got a big snowflake that goes on the mug. So, all right, let's see here. All right, I'm excited. I really want to get some of these pieces done and get them up there. I've got some LED strip lights. It's like a roll of them, and they have a remote. I've got to get them out of the box. I bought them for downstairs in our my husband has like this bar lounge down there, and I had bought them to go in the shelving down there, but I can't remember. I bought several boxes of them from Walmart, but I can't remember if they're rechargeable or if you plug them in or what. But I think I'm gonna lay a strip of them across up on the top of my kitchen cabinets, so I can like light them up, and maybe all these little pieces will have a little bit of a glow, you know, reflecting on them. We'll see. I'll let y'all know how that goes. But I think that'd be so pretty at night. You'd be able to see all the stuff up there. Because I haven't bought anything to go up there that lights up, you know. Everything is just more like a shelf sitter type thing. I found some pretty gingerbread houses at Ross, and I found a gingerbread tree, like a big chunky gingerbread tree, and I do have the trees. I know, Diane, you ordered these. Yours shipped out this morning. You probably got your little notice, but there's 3 different sizes, and they're all just a little bit different, and they all have stands, so they'll stand up. But there's 3. See how they have and see those round circles in the middle? They have a peppermint and then a heart that goes in each circle. That's gonna be really cute. All right, this should be super easy. I always say I should paint the backs, but these are for me, so I'm really not going to do that. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Cindy. Cindy's back porch crafting. Hello. Okay, there's that. Let's do the whipped cream. Obviously gonna do that white. And it's got the lines etched in it. So you can see the different, like the swirls of the whipped cream. Let's see. I got a snowflake. That one's not open yet. Well, I have Mod Podge. Cooper. Puppy nightmares. Cooper. Okay, I've got my little thumbtack. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Angie. Hello. Yeah, if I'm gonna sell it, I would do the back. And if nothing else, when I'm done, I might paint the back black, just so it's not the color of this MDF. But I don't know. I really plan to keep these, so I'm not going to. Of course, when I get tired of them, the time comes I get tired of them, I'll be wishing I had painted it if I'm going to try to sell them or give them away or anything. And I don't know if I will. I took on my Nutcracker, I took some of that spackle, or that Dollar Tree spackle, and added a little bit of white paint, just, you know, acrylic paint, this craft paint. And I did some frosting on the top of his hat and then some sprinkles. I don't know if I'll add anything to these or not. Y'all, this I have this one, but I also have this. Look how cute. Diane, I think you might have got one of these, didn't you? This is that gingerbread. It's a gingerbread latte. All right, so you got your little swizzle sticks up here. I guess these are supposed to be peppermint, but you know what I think of? You know those cookie, what are they called? I know what I'm talking about, the cookie straws, pirouette? It's something along that line. It starts with a P. But anyway, this has all, look, it's got, see the little decorations lined up here? They're all in here, but there's gumdrops. There's the little candy cane trim around the door, the windows, but it's got, oh my gosh, this is so cute. It's got these little, let me hold it up and see if y'all can see it through the bag. Can y'all see that? Oh, there, he just fell. That little bitty gingerbread man right there. There's like 6 or 8 of them in here. They're super, well, I'm gonna take them out. They're super tiny, but they're, I'm not gonna take it out. They're sprinkles, and you glue them like all over the whipped cream. So it's a gingerbread latte, and it's got little gingerbread men sprinkles. It's so cute. So I'm definitely gonna paint one of those too. That one's small, so I don't know if I'll put it up on my kitchen cabinets, above the cabinets. I might put that one like on the coffee bar, or I don't think you'd be able to see it real good if it was way up there. So I might put it somewhere else in the kitchen. I know, it's so cute. I just thought that was so cute, the little gingerbread man sprinkles. I might have to cut a bunch of those and just bundle up some little packages of them to sell, because those would be cute on all kinds of stuff. thumbtack, just because you know how sometimes you get paint down in those the little grooves, and if you take and just kind of go over it, you'll still have those little outlines. I have to go slow. I'll run off the road. Put a big scratch across it. Okay, so there's got the outlines. It's probably gonna need another coat, but we'll set it aside for now. Okay, I'm also gonna do my snowflake white, because remember we're doing a whole gingerbread theme. I've painted this mug so no, I didn't make it this big. I did this specially for this, but I've painted them red, I've painted them lime green, I've painted them turquoise. I love doing the whole hot cocoa theme too. So this is like the best of both worlds for me. It's like hot cocoa and gingerbread. Hey Amanda. You're gonna go broke. I know. But I mean, gingerbread, that's obviously the trend this year. I mean, I can't get on Facebook without, in my feed, all those reels of people going into stores and all they see is gingerbread stuff. There's so many pretty ones. And wow, if you go on Pinterest, there's some gorgeous gingerbread houses. So pretty. Okay, if anyone gets this kit, I have not put this in my shop yet, but I went ahead and cut it. And I just want to go ahead and tell you this, because this way, if you get it and you come back here to see this little, I consider these like tutorials. There's going to be a weird piece. It may not be shaped like this. It may just be round, but you'll have this weird random little piece. And I just found this one. Any piece will work as long as it's small enough to be hidden. But it's because this spoon, this looks so big on there. This spoon, you've got your gingerbread cocoa, hot cocoa. I call it gingerbread. And you can put this wherever you want. You might even put it across the bottom there. I think it would be cute laying across the bottom there, but the only thing is I'm making this to go up above my kitchen cabinets, and I'm afraid it will kind of get lost in the, you know, you won't see it as well as you will if it's like sticking up like this or something, maybe like that, because there's gonna be a big snowflake right here. So maybe here, but I'll show you when we get to it. But it's actually going to go on the back side of the spoon. It's just going to go on the bottom there. It's a riser. You'll see what I'm talking about, because the top part of the spoon is going to be on the whipped cream, and it's going to be elevated up a little bit. So you need something underneath it. You'll see. I'll show you when we get there. But I just wanted to tell you, in case once I get this posted, if anybody goes and gets it, be on the lookout for a little piece, a little random piece in the package. Don't think, oh, what's that? She must have dropped some garbage in there. I'm just kidding. Okay, let me get a piece of tape. All right, so while I've got the white out, I'm going to go ahead and pretty much hit everything else with some white. I'm just going to put this on some tape to hold it. Hey Kelly, welcome in. Hey Kathy. Hey y'all. And you know what? Hold on. I'm going to do this. I have not done Happy Mail in a long time, and I've got some little things. What, did I bring them in here? No, I didn't. I found some little Happy Mail. I want to do Happy Mail. So I'm going to do something. Let me get a notepad. I meant to bring them in here. So let's do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna draw. I'm gonna pick names, and then I'm gonna throw them into a thing. And then, like, what time is it? It's 3:10. At I'm gonna just do random names. So y'all just comment, and if I look up, and y'all know there's a delay, so y'all might see something I don't see. But oh, thank you, Kelly. Actually, this is, oh, I'm so glad I got my apron on. This is November's Crafty Box subscription box. And I'm going to do better this month. It's going to be a surprise. Okay, this is a little sneak peek. This, you can't see the design under here, but November's subscription box for the t-shirt, the Crafty Box. This is it. I made it. I wasn't planning on going live. So at least I've got on my apron. But this is the color of the t-shirt. It's so pretty. It's a heathered maroon. It's so pretty. I thought it was a pretty fall color. But thank you. But you can't see the design. It's a surprise. Okay. I have to touch up that a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm going to, oops. All right, I'm just gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna look up and whatever, because you know, with this, it's scrolled by. So I'm gonna look up and whatever names I see up here, I'm just gonna write, them on here. So I'll do it. So I'll do that. I'm gonna paint these white, and then I'll look up and I'll paint this too. Do I have silver? Yes, yes. I think I'm gonna do my spoon. No. Should I do my spoon silver? I was thinking like a spoon, but I gotta keep reminding myself that I'm doing gingerbread theme. So I want to keep it. I really wanted to stick to those three colors: the tan, the white, and the red. Just the red accents. But regardless, I'm gonna go ahead and paint it white so it'll have a base coat on it. Okay. I should have sanded these first. Sometimes those, the char from the laser kind of bleeds through. Okay, I see Amanda, Angie, Kelly, and Carla. Amanda, Angie, Carla, Kelly. All right. I'm going to keep doing names, and then I'll draw. At the end. Hang on one second, y'all. I was not prepared, was I? got it. Okay. Put the names in here. I'm going to keep taking names. And then I'll start drawing some winners. Okay. Put this over here. Okay. Thank you. Hi, Linda. Oh, a gingerbread garland, yes. Yes, and we were talking about a gingerbread wreath, too. Peppermint melting spoons, like real ones. I got some last year at Dollar Tree, but I never used them. I put them on my hot chocolate bar. I know I need all the gingerbread stuff. I am like obsessed. I did I think it was Christmas Eve. I did a Facebook Live and I set up a quick little hot cocoa station. And a lot of the stuff was from Dollar Tree. It turned out really cute. Okay, let me scratch through these. Amanda, are you in San Diego yet? Are you in Chicago? Yeah, I had the chocolate ones and then the peppermint ones. And I didn't try them, but there was a lady in Dollar Tree that day I was getting them. She said, I just sit and eat these. I don't even use them for what they're supposed to be. She said, I just eat them. Oh no, you're still not there. Amanda, you just need to take a detour. Didn't you say there was one flight that was going to take you to Atlanta? Just come to Atlanta. I'll come get you. I'll come pick you up. I don't live that far from the airport. Let's see. Yeah, I cut a whole bunch. Like this one that I'm working on, it was that same hot cocoa cup. I just enlarged it and made a kickstand for the back. The gingerbread street sign, that's new. And this was supposed to be on a tiered tray. It was only like so big. And I enlarged this as big as I could, without making it obnoxious. I would love for it to have been much bigger, but any of the stuff that I'm making, I wanted to put in the shop in case anybody else wants one. And honestly, if I made that too big, I don't have a box that it would fit in. And I tried to keep that in mind, because I was like, okay, I'm going to have to order like a bulk case of 20 boxes that are huge, and I probably wouldn't use them all. So I was like, I won't go that big. So I think this is like 15, maybe 16 inches. So it's still pretty big, but I would like it to be much bigger. I think that would be really fun. Any of this that I've got here, that if it's not in the shop, it will be shortly. I just want to get some painted so I can snap a picture. Okay, let's do, what time is it? It's 3:15. Hi, Dana. Welcome in. If anybody's new here, my name's Jennifer. Welcome to my page. I'm a little bit obsessed here lately with gingerbread stuff, so I feel like that's all I've been doing is gingerbread stuff. Tomorrow I'm in an event at, what time? I want to say 5. I think at 5. I'll double check, but I'm going to do a snowman project, and it's like almost all Dollar Tree supplies, and it's so pretty. I'm looking at one I was playing around with last night. I kind of want to give y'all a sneak peek because y'all know I can't keep a secret. But no, it's so sweet. And it's mostly Dollar Tree stuff that I use to make it. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. It's so cute. I can't help it. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. I used one of my jingle bells on it. Isn't she sweet? Look, I used one of the jingle bells. Ta-da! I didn't give her a face. I gave her a carrot nose, but I didn't give her a mouth or eyes. So I'm still debating on if I'm gonna do that or not. Isn't she sweet? I'm gonna do one tomorrow, but it's gonna be different colors. So that one's really neutral. All right, let me just do this real quick. Okay, got a little bit of the white on there. I think I am going to dry brush it, of course. All right, so the spoon, what do y'all think? Should I, let's see, let's go ahead and get this. Let me just lay it out for a second. Can y'all see? Of hair. Okay. Well, I don't want to leave it white because it'll blend in too much with the whipped cream. So I do have silver metallic. I mean, but I don't know. I'm trying not to throw too many colors in there. All right, let me get the red because I am going to do the candy cane stripes. $3.23. Hi, Deb. Spoon red and white like peppermint. Just red and dry brush. Yeah, I could do red and soften it up. I might do that. This brush might be too big. Brush is too big. Sorry, I get really quiet when I start doing. Oh no, hold on, my battery is going low. I always forget to plug in my phone here. Hey, Sherry. Oh, not. Whenever I say that name.
Sorry, there is nothing to repeat.
Okay. Never fails. All right. Okay, so we got peppermint handle, and then I need a small brush for this. Okay, you know what? I'm going to paint the red stripes on these two candy canes, and then when I look up, I'll grab whatever names I see on the screen. I wish I could brighten this up without losing y'all. Oh well, it's okay. Hi, Carrie. Welcome in. You're leaving work early and going to Dollar Tree. Well, are you talking about that snowman thing that I made? That I just showed y'all, the snow lady? If you're going to Dollar Tree, if you want to get the stuff to make that, get a cone, you know, this shaped cone, styrofoam. Get one of those. Get a cute pair of socks, fuzzy socks, and get one of those. Oh, and get the big, these are 2.8 inch. The big, just hold your cone and the styrofoam balls, because think of that as the head. Just hold your cone. I just noticed the cone I used for her is smaller than that cone I just showed y'all. And I'm pretty sure they both came from Dollar Tree. You know how sometimes Dollar Tree will change sizes on you. So just hold a styrofoam ball up to your cone and make sure it's the same size. And get one of those fuzzy dust mop heads. You know, the flat, you know what I'm talking about? It's like a Swiffer type thing. Get one of those. And yeah, socks. And then whatever embellishments. I did her... I gotta go out in the yard and get some sticks. She doesn't have any arms. I want to have some little arms like this, like they're holding that little greenery and that jingle bell. But I thought about doing one with a little wreath or maybe a star or something like that. But get you a styrofoam cone, a styrofoam ball for the head, and a pair of socks for the hat and the scarf. I used one sock to do all that, so it was really cool. Hi, Carolyn. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do my candy cane stripes. So y'all just comment and I'll look when I get done with the stripes. Whatever names I see up there, I'm gonna put your name in the drawings. I'm just gonna do some happy mail. I got some stuff to send out. I'm not doing a whatnot show right now, so that's one way to clear out some stuff. Let's do some happy mail. I'm gonna go back and clean these up. I just gotta get a coat of this red on here. Sorry, I get all quiet when I start doing the detail stuff. Get focused. Okay, there's one, and then the little bitty one. And we'll start this end. 2 more. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, get some names. All right, I see Diane, Jessica, Angie, and Jessica. Yeah, marshmallows. Yeah. Diane, Jessica, Angie, Jessica. Jessica, I'm putting your name in there twice. Oh, and then I saw Diane again. So, I'm just gonna put your names in there. More chances. And then we'll pick some Happy Mail winners in a little bit. Little of Me, Gifts and Specialties. Hello, welcome in. I'm on a little bit of a gingerbread kick, so I'm just painting a hot cocoa mug to look like gingerbread. I'm thinking, what else can I paint gingerbread? I am gonna paint that snowman, the little snowman in the hot cocoa mug. I'm gonna paint the snowman tan, like I did the nutcracker tan and then did all the white frosting and stuff. So I'm gonna do, my snowman is not gonna be white, it's gonna be tan and have all the little white accents and stuff, and a little bit of red thrown in there. Okay, let's see, that's white. Oh, we said we were gonna do the spoon red. So I'll just do that real quick. Use a sponge. All right. Here we go. You don't see anybody commenting? Do you see any comments, Kelly? Some of the names you hear me saying, like Little of Me, I don't think she commented, but it tells, it tells me who's watched, like if somebody pops in. So you might, do you see anybody's comments? Those little boots from Dollar Tree. The ornaments that look like little snow boots. Angie. I don't know why this red looks so pink on here. It looks really pretty red. The white's not wet, so I'm not mixing. Just do a couple of coats. Of course, this is folk art. Might be the brand. I don't use a whole lot of folk art paint. They say Deco Art is the best one. It's a little more expensive, but they say it's the best one. 2 pairs of the boots. Hey, Donna. You just see your comments. That's weird. Hey, maybe go out and come back in and see if that changes it. Give it a minute to see if any comments pop up. I'm going to try this other red. Is anybody else having that problem? Can y'all see other people's comments? Well, I'm going to dry brush over this, so it'll be all right. I'm going to dry it. You can see comments. Yeah, go out and come back in. Yeah, it might be something. I feel like I go in to watch other people crafting and I comment, and they don't see my comments. And I'll go out and ask somebody, can you see me? You know? So, I can't win. You'll watch replay later. Okay. And this is warm. I'm freezing. It's cold. It's not cold outside. It's just cold in our house. I tried turning the heat on because, you know, it got cool for a couple days there. I turned the heat on and Greg caught it. He's like, why did you turn the heat on? It's going to get hot again. I was like, yeah, but it's not hot right now. Our house stays cold year round. Okay. But I better dry. Okay. Let's see. Just gonna do one more coat of this red on here. Okay. All right, so I am gonna dry brush everything. Let me just try this one more time. One more time. It's supposed to be 80 Saturday. Yeah, yeah. So, it's crazy. I was all ready for the cool weather. Hey, Cynthia. Hello. Oh, this is going to be so cute. Let me just get it dry, because when I dry brush it, I don't want to turn it all pink. Yeah, what is it with the red? And I don't know what, but this red's looking pink over here, and it's a bright red. I don't know. It's that red that I love. I don't know why I did paint it white, but the white is dry, so yes, I'm ready for the cool weather. I already got all my sweatshirts out and ready to go. Hang on a second. Looks like Callie's trying to message me and I can't check it. See, usually the rain, this time of the year, the rain will cool it down, so maybe it will. It's 89 where you are, Carolyn? Where are you at? Whew. It's like summertime. Okay. Dry brush, dry brush. Wait, my shirt. My bra's coming off. I'm gonna pull some more names. I'm gonna dry brush it and then I'll pull some more names. Okay. y'all, well, all I'm doing is I'm gonna draw names for some happy mail. I just got some little things to send out, just some little fun stuff, you know, something fun to receive in the mail. So I'm going to dry brush all this stuff, and then when I'm done, I'll look up, and whatever names I see up there with comments, I'm gonna write your name down and put it in this little bucket for names to draw. So y'all comment. You can comment anything. You can comment what you're having for dinner. You can comment what the weather is where you're at. Whatever. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do it on this because I can wipe this up easy. Okay. I don't want to do too much because I've got a white snowflake going on here. What is it, Cooper? I love when you dry brush and you get the edges really good. I love how that looks. Good idea, Amanda. I like the red spoon. I think that was Amanda. Or good idea, whoever said red spoon. Okay. All right, now we can put it together. Okay, so for the spoon, I was saying there's if anybody gets this kit, there's gonna be some weird round. It might be round. This is kind of, it's kind of like the shape of a watermelon seed. But if you get this kit and you get some random piece, you just glue it onto the back side of the end of your spoon, and you'll see why in just a second. But I'm just gonna glue that on there real quick, and I'll get some names. Okay, hang on. Sorry. I don't want to lose that little piece. I'm just gonna dab a little glue on here. Because it's really just a little riser. So I just, you can see it there. Okay. See? Okay. I'll get some names. All right, I see Diane, Amanda, Carla, Diane, Carrie, Diane, Amanda, Carla, Carrie. I saw Diane twice. Sarah, Cindy, Sharon. All in there. You're eating a gingerbread molasses cookie. Yum. Hey, Sarah. You're not late. Carrie. You need to get this. I'm gonna post it in my it's studiojcompany.com, but I haven't put this in there yet. I just cut it this morning. Well, yeah. Well, it was about this afternoon. I was cutting a whole bunch of them, a bunch of different stuff, and I was like, I need to paint them. And I thought, well, you know what? I'll go live. It always helps. It helps if somebody buys something and they're like, is there instructions? And I'm like, no. If you ever saw how I type out instructions, it would be like a novel. And you'd be like, just tell me how to do it, you know? So I feel it's easier if I can say no, but go to my page and look at, you know, November 3rd, blah, 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 and you'll see how I put the kit together. But most of them are so obvious how to put them together, but sometimes you'll get something with a quirky piece. Cooper, what is it? You were asleep 1 minute and now you're screaming. That dog, he's so emotional. Oops, gotta glue. All right, so let's glue this in place. What happened to my glue that fast? All right, the good part, we're gonna put it together. The Crafty Farmers, hello, hey. Welcome in. Yeah, it's studiojcompany.com. The Nutcracker, I painted gingerbread, and that's kind of set me off on this crazy idea to paint everything like a gingerbread. Oh gosh, a gingerbread theme. Yeah, way too much here. It's got a big snowflake. I'm gonna put that right in the middle. Well, I'm gonna see how this looks first before I glue anything down. Yeah, go right in the middle. So here's why you have that weird little piece. See how the whipped cream is a layer on top of this, so it's raised up a little. So when you go to lay your spoon, well, I mean, you could put if you put your spoon across the bottom, I think it's cute like that too. I think that's how it's supposed to go. But because I'm gonna have this way up on my kitchen cabinets, I'm afraid it'll be kind of hidden. I mean, you'll barely see it. I think it'll show better if I stand it up kind of like this. But see how that's raised up here? So, I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter. But I want it even, so you don't have to do it, I guess. But I just glued that little piece on there so it's up a level like this is. If that makes sense. I guess you don't have to do it, but I'm weird. I wanted it to be even. So I'm gonna put a little glue there. Glue here. Figure out where I want it. Okay. And then it's got, okay, you got 2 little double marshmallows. I'm gonna put those on the spoon. Just for decoration. You could put them on the whipped cream if you wanted to. The whipped cream's crooked. And then it's got 2 candy canes. I'm gonna I'm gonna glue one behind the whipped cream so it looks like it's tucked down in there. And then the smaller candy cane and the big single marshmallow, I'm gonna put as an embellishment on on the snowflake in the middle. So, but you know what? This snowflake, I'm going to take a little bit of brown because the snowflake is white and the marshmallow is white. So I want to kind of just barely hit the edges a little to give it a little bit of an outline, like a shadow, I guess. Who is that? Hi, Stella. Hello. Okay. So it's got a little bit of an outline on it. Let me get something to hold it. I could dry brush a little bit of brown. It's kind of like a toasted marshmallow. Let me get some on here. Okay. Okay, it's barely. It's okay. Okay. Then I'm going to just cross the little candy cane across the marshmallow. That probably needs some little risers under it too, but I didn't cut any. Okay, so these, and we're done. Let's see, hold on. Okay. And we're done. What do y'all think? Oh, no, we're not. Wait. I was going to take this bigger candy cane and kind of tuck it behind because it doesn't really go there. I just, I think if it was meant to go there, it would probably be cut off real blunt at the bottom and you'd lay it right here. But I'm just going to maybe put it where it looks like it's sticking up out of there, you know? Kind of matches that. Oh, let's see. What do you think? I'm just gonna do that. What are the odds this is gonna get snapped off at the end of the season when I go to pack up my Christmas stuff? No matter how good I wrap it, something always gets broken. This will probably get snapped off. I'm so funny about things sticking out too far, like sticking off of a project, because they tend to get snapped off. But there we go. What do you think? I love it. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some more names. I'm gonna draw 3. And I'm going to take a quick break because I think a dog has to go outside. And then I'm going to come back. I'll see what time it is. And then I'll come back. And, I mean, listen, I don't expect anybody to hang out the whole time because I know everybody's got a life. Everybody's got things to do. But if you want to come back and hang out with me, you can. If you catch it on a replay later or if you just don't care, hey, it's okay. I am going to do another, I feel like this gingerbread street sign is not going to take long at all because it's just solid, and then a red heart. It's solid brown, solid white, and then a red heart. But then I want to do the snowman looking like a gingerbread man. I think that'll be different, something different. So let's do this. Let's go ahead. All right, I'm gonna look up and grab whatever names I see up there. Here's one. Okay, here we go. see Mary, Amanda, Carrie, and Diane. Mary, Amanda, Carrie, and Diane. All right. And I'm going to leave the names in there. I'm going to go ahead and draw 3. And then we'll do this again on the next one. Because I haven't sent out Happy Mail in a long time. Okay. It'll be a surprise what you get, because I've got little, a lot of it's like embellishments. I know there's some little reindeer and snowflake embellishments in there. There's some fall stuff. There's one is a cute little, it's kind of a mini kit scarecrow. It's not the big scarecrow. It's a smaller one, but it's really cute. Ghost. I think there's some pumpkins. So there's fall and Christmas stuff that I'm going to send out. You needed this distraction. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad somebody wants to hang out. No idea what I came in here for. What? Fuzzy socks. Okay. We'll draw 3. And then we'll take a break. Because Cooper is like screaming like a baby. He's old. I have to keep reminding myself he's old. He's sleeping 1 minute and then he's like freaking out the next. All right, I'm gonna grab 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, if somebody I don't know. Usually I say, okay, if your name gets called twice, do you want to pass it to the next person? But let's just go with whatever we pull, because I did, like, if I looked up and I saw 2 comments from the same person, I put their name in here twice. So it's for extra effort, right? Okay, so you'll get more than one. Okay, Amanda. Here, on there. Let me write that over here. Amanda. So if you've been commenting, your name probably went in here a lot. Carrie. Carrie, send me, you'll have to private message me your address, okay? If you're still in here. Private message me your address so I can send you one. Hi, Lisa. Sunrises are always awesome. Thank you. Let's see, Carrie. I think it said Carrie Wills or Wilson. Carla. Carla, if you're still here. I haven't sent out Happy Mail in a while, so I know I have Amanda's address because, well, Amanda buys a lot of stuff. And Amanda's in my group, so I send her something every month. But Carla, I know I've probably mailed you something sometime in the past, but if you are still on here, yeah, Carrie, yeah, send me your address. Oh, I do have to say this. I hope you're in the United States. I always forget to mention that disclaimer. And this is the only reason. I sent out Happy Mail one time and somebody was in the UK and it cost me $10.90 to send them something. And I was like, oh my gosh, it cost, I mean, I thought, God, and I had done like 10 Happy Mails that day. And I thought, God, what if I had like 6 people? It would have cost me a fortune. So I hope you're in the United States. I meant to say, hey, Carla, send me your address again so I can send you Happy Mail. Okay. Carla, let me write you on here. All right, all the names are still in here and we're going to do it again. So if you don't come back and I call your name, you'll still win, okay? Now, if I don't have your address, unless you catch this replay, I can't send it to you. So, but like say you're busy or say you've got somewhere to go and you can't come back when I come back on here to do my next project, if I draw your name, you still win. So if I have your address, I'll go ahead and send it. Okay, good. You're in Michigan. Okay, good. I'm in Atlanta. Oh, I'm in Georgia. So I always forget to throw that disclaimer out there, and I've gotten burned before with some expensive Happy Mail. Okay, so here's, oh, let me show you. This has, where'd they go? Here they are. I made these little, well, I just threw these in with it, the little kickstands. So it's 2 of these and 2 of these. It looks like a little wedge. And if you get this, all you do is glue them. You glue them. My nails look horrible. Okay, that's embarrassing. Just glue them on the bottom there. This will come in handy if somebody gets this. Glue them, you know, line them up at the bottom. Glue those on, and then you'll take your wedge. I'm just going to show you with one. Here. I'm just going to show you. If you've used one of these before, you know they're really easy. Okay, so you glue those on. Just line them up. Straight across the bottom. And then you take your wedge and you want to flat, and I always have to look at it first to make sure I'm doing it right. You're going to stand it up. So you want the wedge to go in to the little slot there. It's going to move around. As long as it's got a flat bottom. See, you don't want to do it like that because it would rock. So you'll glue that in there and let them set up. See, it's sliding around. But, and then that'll give it like a kickstand. I'm just going to squirt glue down in there. But yeah, make sure that it's going to sit on the flat bottom. You don't want it that way. Okay. And that's it. I'm hurrying. Hang on. Hang on, little dude. Okay. And it feels a little wobbly, but once it dries, once that glue dries, it'll be good to go. Just make sure you got lots of glue in there. Okay. I always check it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let that set up while we take our little intermission. Okay, all right. Hi, Jenny. Okay, Amanda, thank you. Okay, so it is 4:04 here. We're gonna take a quick intermission because I got a dog that's doing the pee-pee dance. And hey, Lori, hi. We'll take a quick intermission. So 4:04. Let's meet back here. If you can come back. Meet back at, and we'll do another gingerbread themed. We're gonna do the snowman. Maybe the street sign too. Let's say 4:20. Is that good? I mean, if you can't, it's okay. It won't. I promise, it won't hurt my feelings. I'll take my Happy Mail list. All right. I will see y'all back. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hello, Lori. I am going to take a quick break. I have a dog that's got to go out, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to do another. We just did a gingerbread themed. I'm painting everything in a gingerbread theme. So we did this hot cocoa mug in gingerbread colors. So I'm going to try to do the top of my kitchen cabinets with all kinds of little gingerbread things. So, all right, I'm going to run and do that, and I will be back. So I hope to see y'all. Thank you. Bye.